everybody! Welcome to Band Geeks Studios. I have some very special guests with me today. I'm going to show you the whole room now. Okay, say hi to Kasim Sulton over there.
Hey everybody!
Hey. And say hello to Danny Miranda down there in the corner.
Hey Danny!
We have Andy Ascolese back there.
Woo!
We don't have microphones today. We just have one microphone in the room. We're doing this old school. And so we're working on something. Can we spill the beans on what we're working on?
Sure, absolutely.
We are working on a series of gigs, of Kasim Sulton solo gigs, and we're the band for it. And let's talk about. Why don't you give a plug really quick to that camera one, to
camera one.
Where the gig is going to be.
Because there's a little break in the action with the Blue Oyster Cult shows, I decided to put in some solo shows, and I asked Danny Miranda, Richie Castellano, and Andy Ascolese to join me on my solo shows. We have 5 of them, I believe. Actually, 4 of them that we're doing with the band. On April 5th, we'll be at the Iridium in New York City. On April 9th, we are at Daryl's House Club up in Pauling, New York. On the 14th is the Vault in Berlin, New Jersey. And the 20th is in New Hope, Pennsylvania at Club Havana. So I'm very excited about this. I couldn't be joined by a better bunch of musicians. I love these guys dearly, and they better not embarrass me. And me them.
Is your website up to date here?
No.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna be really slick and have the website just fade up over the screen on you with all the tour dates.
No, don't worry about it. No.
So let's see who's watching here. Oh, we got quite a few people. All right. Hello, Pete Bayless, Peggy Vogel. What's up?
Hi, Peggy.
Michelle Smith, Joel Canonico.
Hey, Joel. How are you?
Valerie Chalmers, Robert Graves, Bill Greig, Donald Vandervoort, Johnny Dunphy, Michelle Smith. I said that already. Simon Crudenier, Joshua Batten. Joshua Batten's from Australia.
Oh, hi, Josh.
That's how
good
far
on
we're
you.
reaching right now. And that's on Facebook, and on the YouTubes we have Gaz Whitley, Brian Bosworth, Rick Allen, Mac Equipo Test. Thank you. Michelle K. Williams.
Oh, hi, Michelle.
So I'm gonna try to monitor both Facebook and Twitter, and Brandy's manning the laptop or womaning. Brandy's in the back womaning the laptop. See how I did that?
That sounds
Okay.
dirty.
And
my safari's quitting.
she's womaning it. So we'll try to do both. We're gonna do a song first. Which one do you want to do? You want to do one?
Well, I'm sitting at the piano, so we might as well do that. Or should we do one of the guitar songs first? Let's rock it out.
Okay, rock it out. Which one are we doing?
Libertine.
Libertine. Oh, nice.
This is an old Utopia song that I do in my solo shows all the time. And I normally do, I don't really do this with a band unless I have a band. And then I do it with a band.
I gotta unmute you, hold on.
Okay. This is highly technical here. Alright.
I have so many devices I'm managing right now. Okay.
So this song is off of the Utopia Network album. It was, it was in the early 80s that we did this, and it was a double album, but it was only 1.5 sides on it because of something, I don't know why. It doesn't really matter.
You wanted to be different.
But anyway, this is one of the songs I sang on that record. And is someone standing at the top of the steps?
No.
Oh no, that's a guitar
That's
case.
the ghost.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
It's called Libertine. It goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Stay away from
This is our first gig, I guess. Right?
Yes, yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. Scott Fonder loves that song. Can we dedicate a song to Brad's wife? Do you know about this Brad's wife thing?
No, what's that?
Who's heard
Is
of
that
this?
like a new internet thing?
It's a new internet thing, and actually, it was Del Clayman who told me about this. It's this, like some guy, this woman got fired from a Cracker Barrel somewhere, and
Oh,
the,
that guy.
Cracker Barrel.
and the guy, the woman's wife Brad, has been trolling Cracker Barrel, so he got the whole internet to troll Cracker Barrel. So, all right, that one goes out to Brad's wife.
There you go.
There we go. I did my part of the big way. Okay, Jarrett. Jarrett said the bass needs to be louder, but he's like an asshole, and I can't tell if he's being
Jared.
sarcastic or not. Are you being
Are
sarcastic?
you talking about me being the asshole or him?
No,
Oh.
never you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I could see where you might confuse
they
that.
kind of interchange.
So I just want to. Oh, also, if you guys have any questions or anything, like that's part of the reason why we're here. We're not here to just rehearse in front of you. Danny, you were really excited about this gig because of. I mean, you want to talk about when you first discovered this music because you're a big Utopia fan.
Yeah. I guess around 83, 84. Where am I looking?
You can look. Well, you can look at me.
I'm looking at Paul McCartney.
You look at Paul
Sorry.
McCartney and talk about Utopia.
Go this way. 83, 84, I started teaching in a music store, and it was owned by a bass player, had really great taste in music, and he gave me a bunch of records, and two of the records he gave me was Adventures in Utopia and Back to the Bars. It's a live record, and I fell in love with the music, with these guys, so I guess that following year I bought Oblivion and Healing, which is one of Todd's records, and they're both Desert Island discs to this day for me.
That Oblivion record, not a lot of people know about that record. Only the real diehard fans are familiar with that record. But personally, that's probably everybody thinks that Adventures in Utopia was like the kind of the penultimate Utopia record because we really went out of our way to make an accessible record for the fans.
Yeah.
But I think that that Oblivion has some of the best songwriting on it.
Has some of the best writings by all of you guys, and songs of Euro like I Will Wait and maybe I Could Change.
Yeah.
Amazing. And
Yeah.
When BAB, my local radio station, when they played Cry Baby, I said, Jesus. It exploded, out of the radio. And it's just, but everybody's writing and playing was so strong, and then the band, you could tell the band was really working hard.
Yeah, that was probably the peak of our career. It was all downhill from there.
Well,
it was like it was only another few records before we hated each other and started throwing things at each other in the studio.
Yeah, like this. So, but it's cool because like the Healing record, it sounds like he probably did all of it or most of it himself, which is really amazing because his lyrics, his songwriting were incredible. But this was a band, a group of four guys, four energies, and it was really fantastic.
Yeah, we had a really good time recording that record, Oblivion. Unfortunately, that, like I said though, that was kind of like things started going downhill a little bit for the band after that record, and we just started losing audience, and people were moving on to other things. That was the beginning of the punk movement too, and not the beginning of it because punk was around since the 70s really, but there was just so much stuff out there, and that was the early 80s. Hair bands had become really popular.
Right, and then the alternate, the new wave stuff, right? Like Elvis.
And
Well, you had a good point when we were discussing the songs on this set list for these gigs. Danny said, like, what balls do you have to go up to Todd Rundgren and be like, here's a song I wrote that I want to put on this album that you're making?
Well, you had to. I mean, we kind of that was kind of a prerequisite. It was like when we started a record, everybody had to come in with at least 5 or 6.
Get closer to the mic.
Oh, everybody had to come in with at least 5 or 6 ideas. They didn't necessarily have to be completed, but if everybody, the 4 of us came in with, let's say, 5 ideas, then we take those 20 ideas and kind of mishmash them all together and make 10 songs out of 20 ideas.
Oh, so you would take someone's
Someone's
A section for this
verse,
song? And,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That that's. I guess I can sort of hear some of that in
Yeah.
these tunes. I'm like, wow, where did that come from? But it somehow works.
Yeah.
So, and when you guys recorded this stuff, so Todd produced this. I'm
Todd
guessing.
produced every record. We co-produced, but Todd he had the final say on the production.
Now, what are his engineering chops like, or is he just like a sit next to the engineer?
No. He's completely hands-on.
Really?
He engineers. He'll be plugging in DIs and setting up microphones. Matter of fact, once I don't know if it was that record or if it was Oops Wrong Planet, but we had a record. It was Oops Wrong Planet because the song was Hammer in My Heart. No, it wasn't Hammer in My Heart. It was, what song was it?
That was POV, right?
Yeah, it was a song that was the B-side. No, Hammer in My Heart was on Oops Wrong Planet.
Oh, okay.
But there was a B-side to one of the singles called Umbrella Man. And Todd wanted to record some rain, and he lived in the woods in just outside of Bearsville, and I remember driving up because I had to be at a recording session. It was just me and him, and driving up, and I see this. He's got an '87 outside of his little recording.
That's a microphone,
and
folks.
it's pouring down rain, and I said, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm recording the rain, you idiot. What do you think I'm doing?" A $4,000 microphone after recording the rain.
That better be a great rain.
That conflicts with another story I've heard about him regarding Bat Out of Hell. When Steinman asked him for a motorcycle sound,
Yeah.
and he goes, "I'm not a sound effects librarian." It's like, if you want, I can make a sound with my guitar, but but there you are saying he was outside with the microphone,
Yeah.
but cataloging a rain sound.
Yeah, well, it was for a specific purpose. He wasn't being asked. He decided to do that. There's a big difference.
We have some questions here. Someone wanted to know. Clifford Gendron wanted to. He's a character from Game of Thrones. He wanted. No, he's not. He wanted to know, Danny, are you using an iPad? What app are you using? And how are you utilizing it live?
I use Fourscore. It's a. The hell is it?
It's from a Lincoln speech.
Yeah, it's that's right. It's called Fourscore, and you could, if you can, I don't know if you could see it, but you can import charts from, say, from Dropbox or from a scanner or whatever, and you can also edit it. You can write on it with your finger, or you could type stuff, or you could erase stuff, and I use it with a pedal, a Bluetooth pedal, which I don't have now. That you could change, turn pages. So it seems to work really, really well, and it blows up well. You could see it because I'm blind as a bat, and so I can read it one bar at a time.
Someone also asked Kasim. Eric Schusterman said, "I bought the first record in '74. Did you ever play any of those tunes live, like the Icon?"
Yeah, we played the Icon. That was one of the first songs I ever learned for the band, was the Icon. Not the entire 12-minute version. There was a shortened version that we did, and we still do every so often when we play live.
All right, there were some people complaining that we were too low. I boosted it, so I hope that's better now. Let me know. I'm watching. Let me see if we have any other questions before I do another one. Marge Raymond says she was at the studio at Bearsville.
Uh-huh.
It was amazing. And someone said, Jeff Allague says, Kasim, can you play Yellow Cab? Or, what was the other one? Or There Goes My Inspiration?
Yeah, we could.
You want to? You tell me which one.
You want to do Yellow Cab?
Sure.
Love it. All right, I got to play piano on that, Jeff. You're a good guy, Jeff. I love you to death.
But don't ever crash his live stream again. No, I'm kidding. Jeff was there when we did the Band Geek podcast from Joe Cumia's house.
Yeah, he's great. Jeff played with me live.
Oh, yeah?
A few shows. Yeah, he did. We did a live stream from Navessa Sound up in Woodstock. And Jeff played me. It was me, Jeff, and Everett Bradley.
Who's Everett Bradley?
Who's Everett Bradley?
I'm ignorant here.
Everett is like the percussionist background singer that everybody uses. He plays with Bruce right now.
He's not the bald guy in all Eric Clapton. That's
big,
him.
Tall African American guy.
Oh no! There's that bald white guy who's on in the '90s. Every single
Ray
benefit.
Cooper.
Is that who
Ray
it was?
Cooper, yeah.
And he was the guy that was like.
That was Elton's guy.
No.
That guy?
Yeah. But he never made that face, by the way.
He made that face. I will go back to the tape and all right, whatever.
Everett is the 2000 version of Ray Cooper.
Just to be clear,
You can mock him in
two
20
dudes
years.
Solo,
Yes.
then one dude.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did a little arrangement on this, Jeff, just for you.
Yeah, we gotta talk about what
Son
order
of
the
a
doo-doo-doos
bitch.
come.
Doo-doo-doo. This is a great song. It was written by a buddy of mine, Phil Thornley, in London. And we do a lot of writing together. Not as much as I would like, because he's so busy and so successful, but it's true. Hi, Shelley Piken. I love Shelley Piken. She's another good friend of mine that I've become close with over
She
the...
watching?
I don't know. She might be.
I was like, I thought you could read from there.
No, I can't
Wow.
see anything.
I want your glasses.
Okay, so here we go. I don't know what it is that you do. I know it's good. It's okay. We're all the same. It's understood. All that I want is this, and all that
for the request, Jeff Allague.
That wasn't too horrible.
Okay. Marge Raymond says, Cass, you sound great, my brother. Let me know if you need any backing vocals or anything.
Oh, hi, Marge.
What does that mean?
Marge is a singer.
Vin Innocente is very pissed at me because I said, who's Everett Bradley? I'm sorry, Vin, I don't go to everything ever. These are my friends here. I have friends giving me bad and mixed advice and yell at me for not knowing things. Alright, Andrea Tricarior Jablon says, Utopia played her wedding.
We did. Well, it was before I was in the band then.
It was in Wait, I just lost her comment.
We played at your wedding?
In 1985.
Oh, okay. I think so.
Let's see what else we got here. Peggy Vogel wants to know when we play at Daryl's house, will
Yes.
that be streamed as well?
They usually do.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I would send Daryl's house a little email and asking them.
Yeah. It's not just, and a few people ask me this. It's not the TV show.
No, it is
Daryl's
not the
house.
TV show. There's two separate things. It's Daryl's House Club, is the venue that does all the shows, but live from Daryl's house is a completely different animal.
Rich Gelfand asks, is this the Kasim's band I will be seeing at Daryl's house?
This is correct. Yes, this is the Kasim's band. Do you still want to go?
He's like, I am calling up right now asking for a refund.
The real band's coming in a half an hour.
Okay, here we go. Wolf Coalition wants to know, where is Anne-Marie tonight? She's rehearsing with her band tonight, probably for a wedding. I'm looking at some YouTube comments right now. Oh, someone wants us to do Frankenstein by Edgar Winter. Sure, we'll just pull that right out of you know where. Let's see. Okay, someone wants to know, when is the next installment of Where Is the Fucking Beat? That's gonna be. We're actually, Brandon and I are filming them on Thursday, so look out for those.
Do you know what song you're gonna do?
We do like 8 or 9 of them at once, so he has like a whole bunch. So I don't want to spoil
The
anything.
season.
Yeah.
No questions?
So there's requests and they're all ridiculous.
Quest.
So, can you do?
Can you stop playing?
No.
Can you play Jesse's Girl and change the name to Bradley's Girl for Brad, whose wife got fired from Cracker Barrel? You know what?
Bradley was a friend. No, he's been a good friend of mine. But lately something's happening, hard to define. His wife got fired from Cracker Barrel, and that's the line. And he's trolling them on the internet, and he's throwing up their Twitter feed. You know, I wish I didn't fire Bradley's girl. I wish I didn't fire Bradley's girl. Where can I find a waitress like that?
Not a
Too many
Cracker
coaches.
Barrel.
Not a Cracker Barrel, because they fired her ass. Okay, there we go.
I'm surprised you didn't work chicken and dumplings.
Oh, damn it!
Come on.
I ordered chicken and dumplings, but no one was there to bring it to me.
Anyway, I've indulged this idea enough. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Why is it okay? No, I'm not asking you that question. Can I play Bed and Folds? No. Can we play some Beatles?
Sure.
What Beatles songs like?
Yeah?
We can do another Beatles song if you want. That was he meant to do that, by the way.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, wait.
Without a suitcase, Sunday morning
a special request just for you,
Almost.
completely unrehearsed. I think the next if we do
I
this,
totally screwed the words.
no, but if we do that song 2 more times, I'll be able to figure out which harmony part I was supposed to sing.
And I'm able to figure out
Not
the
the
words.
last one, not the time after this. Let's see, we got some more. Oh, yeah, let's do some Mother's Invention. That's a great idea. Joking. Okay, let's do that.
Susie.
Muff said to pimp the
Susie
tip
cream
jar on
cheese.
Amazon.
What did he say now?
Muff said pimp the tip jar on Amazon.
Oh, thank you, Muff. Okay, if you like what you're seeing, or if you don't like what you're seeing and you feel bad, there's a tip jar link on the screen. What you need to do.
Oh, as long as we're pimping stuff, go ahead, you finish.
Okay, there's a link right on the screen. It's richiecastellano.com/tipjar. And if you use that link and you tip, your name will flash up on the screen for everyone to see how great you are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's right. And if you tip a low amount, they'll know. So what you want to do? No, but it's right there. It goes to supporting the podcast. We really appreciate it. It helps us keep doing these sort of things. And so please feel free to throw a couple bucks in the tip jar if you like it. And you said you have something to plug?
Yeah, actually, because I have a live record coming out. I have a live record coming out just in a few days that I did completely through pledgemusic.com. So if you go to pledgemusic.com and do a search for my name, you'll come up with there's CDs, T-shirts, handwritten lyrics, house concerts, all kinds of stuff that we're doing, that we're offering. The campaign's been up for 2 months now. It closes in 3 days. So check it out. And also a portion of the proceeds that we're getting from this project, we're donating to the My Stuff Bags Foundation, which helps children displaced from their home and put into foster care. A lot of times they're put into foster care without anything but the clothes on their backs. They don't have a blanket, they don't have a toothbrush, they don't have a stuffed animal, they have nothing. And what this My Stuff Bags Foundation does is give these kids just a little goodie bag to take with them when they go to foster care.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So please support that and check out also Kasim's live record, which I've heard. It sounds amazing. Also, I want to say hello to my nieces who are watching. What are you still doing awake? So
Danny, you got anything to plug?
No,
Oh, come on.
absolutely nothing.
So for my nieces, we'll do this.
Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore.
All right, that's for you guys. Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Don't give your mommy a hard time.
Is that Katy Perry?
No, that was from the movie Frozen. It's a Disney film.
So Chuck said he tipped, but you should raise the bar. What's your minimum tip when you put in there?
I think you can put in like whatever you want.
What is the standard?
I think people give like
Like $5?
No,
$5.
it doesn't like pre-fill anything in.
It might say $5 on the form. You know, let me look at it. Hold on. Look at it right now. Let me see how my flawed technology works here. Let's. Here we go. Yeah, it's $5 is the first. Is like the.
That's the minimum?
That's,
It's not the minimum. It's like the
it's
suggested donation. I
He's
can't
saying
control
it
that
should be-
though.
He's saying it should be more.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be slick right now. This is what it looks like when you go to
Oh, look at that.
look at that, richiecastellano.com/tipjar. It brings you this page. Just put a nice fat amount in there, and no, I'm just kidding. But that's how it works. So I just wanted to use my extra camera shot there. Looks a little slick. How are we doing on questions? Do we have any more? Okay. How do you open the tip jar computer? You just got to go to another browser tab. That's it. richiecastellano.com/tipjar. Okay, let's check out YouTube. Okay, here's a question from John Johnston. Hi, John Johnston.
Hey.
Kasim, of the bands you play with, what is your favorite song besides
Godzilla?
Really? That's your favorite song to
I
play?
love Godzilla. Yeah.
Cool.
But what's your favorite song from what?
Out of all the bands you've played with, like if you can name, go through all the bands you've played with and name like your favorite tune to play with every band.
Oh God. Well, with Utopia, we used to do a song that Todd wrote called "The Verb to Love," and that was just one of the most beautiful songs that I've ever heard in my life, and it's just a great, great song. So with Utopia, that would be high on my list, "The Verb to Love." Although that was like a ballad, and there was other rock songs that we did that were really cool, like "Trapped" and stuff like that. With Hall & Oates, it was probably Kiss on My List. With Joan, it was probably Hate Myself for Loving You. With Meatloaf, it was probably... What was your favorite song playing with Meatloaf, Danny? Because Danny played with Meatloaf.
I don't really have one.
I
Probably 2 out of 3 because I think it's such a great.
We did this song with Meatloaf called, it was on Welcome to the Neighborhood, called When the Rubber Meets the Road. It was written by Paul, oh God, I can't, I'm going to embarrass myself and not remember his last name. But in any case, it was that was one of my favorite songs. And then with BOC, I really like Harvest Moon. I love playing Harvest Moon. It's got that middle section.
I'd play that right now, except that song has 5,000 words in it. And I swear, we went to go do it once at a local gig. Like, I think it was me, you, and Jules playing in Long Island. And we're like, let's do Harvest Moon. So I was like... and they were like, this place has a history. The Spaniards settled here. They made some corn and
And they gave away the field.
yeah, I was just like, I knew the first.
fields.
Yeah, exactly. I knew the first 2 lines of the song, and I know,
All I remember is since Grandma passed away.
Yeah, since Grandma.
How sad is that?
Yeah.
How sad.
It starts out bad.
that Buck Dharma spins a yarn. You know what I mean? He really does.
He forgot the words once and looked at me. You're looking at the wrong guy. I don't know. I'm still stuck on Godzilla.
My favorite thing that Buck does ever, and it happens rarely, is like when he really like forgets something. He looks over at me and he goes, "I meant to do that."
Yeah, right.
That's the best thing that he does. Yeah. He'll play something and I'll give him like a sideways glance of like, yeah, that's right. It's supposed to be there. It's supposed to be there, noob. You know. Let's do. We have some. Let's do about some other ones. Jimmy Meyer wants to know, Kasim, did you enjoy playing Caravan?
Yeah, I did because the ending was like this big jam. And it was a trade-off between Roger Powell and Todd Rundgren. They traded solos off, and it was just really a really cool tune. I did enjoy playing Caravan, so I guess that would be one of my top favorite
I think
ones.
someone just tipped us.
Oh, you did?
Brian Bosworth.
Oh, I see. Thank you very much, Brian. Thank you for being on top of that, Brandy.
Yeah, I'm on it.
We got some other ones. Play some Rush. Okay. Play some Rush really quick for people, just so they. There you go.
That's all you get.
Every Rush song.
Okay, let's play another tune.
What did we say we were gonna do? We didn't
do clocks.
You want to do clocks?
Yeah.
Someone requested clocks.
Oh, they did?
Oh, they did? Oh, okay. Well, this song is, I mentioned Phil Thornley earlier, and I co-wrote this song with Phil Thornley, who's a brilliant songwriter, and it's off of my last record, number 3, well, the record is called 3, because it's my 3rd proper solo record. Anyway, it goes like this. No, not like that. It goes like this.
You meant to do that.
What?
You meant to do that.
But the crowd already left the room.
remember that ending.
We literally, here's what happened. We rehearsed for this today. I'm trying to, all the Band Geek fans know this, I'm trying to do a live stream like every other week. So since we were all here already, I asked Danny if he wanted to stay and do a live stream because Danny's never been on one with me. No. And I said, well, Kasim, we're going to do this. You're probably going to want to leave as soon as you're done here, but if you want to stay, and he was kind enough to stay, so this is awesome. So we came right from rehearsal, went out to dinner, now we're here. But this song made me think of a question for you. There's a middle section, obviously we can't do this, but there's like a stacked vocal harmony thing.
Yeah.
Is that all you?
Totally.
And like, how many tracks do you think that was?
That was, well, each vocal is triple tracked, and there's probably 3 sets of vocals, so 3 sets of harmonies. So it's probably about 18, I think.
Nice. That's what you want.
Awesome. Yeah.
So when you arrange something like that, how do you plan that? Do you just start singing things and see what happens, or?
Yeah, it's hard to plan something like that out. You kind of got to start with a basic idea and then just see what rabbit hole you go down with it, you know? Because a lot of times, for me personally, I don't notate, so it's kind of hard for me to sit and work out a contrapuntal part, you know, and stuff like that. So I just thought with a basic, you know, with what I think is the basic harmony part that I want to have like as the support, and then just try different things on top of it.
Yeah, because that's not just like a straight up ooh ah thing. There's, I mean, in the words of Nigel Tufnell, there's lines intertwining going on there.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. And another thing that made me think of is, we discussed this before, but you sang on Celine Dion's All Coming Back to Me.
Correct.
And I was like, okay, maybe he's one of a bunch of voices. But like, as soon as I heard this song, I was like, oh, there's the sound! That's the sound for that song! Oh, it is Kasim! Like, so I'll be honest, I didn't totally believe you there. I thought like maybe you went in and did a demo or something.
No,
but,
I'm on my name is on the record.
Yeah, yes.
I think it is. I think it is.
So would it be an imposition to ask you about that session, doing vocals for like a Celine Dion record?
You know, that was just like a 2-day thing.
Really?
It was like we were in, because I played too. I'm not sure if because that song had gone through so many iterations. There was a Jim Steinman version, then there was a Jeff Bova version, then there was the Celine version, and the Celine version was Jim's version and Jeff Bova, who is an amazing programmer he used to live in New York City, he lives in LA now. So they kind of mished 2 sections together, and then me and Kenny Aronoff came in and played drums and bass to some kind of hybrid version of the 2. I'm not sure if it was used. I think it might have been. But Celine came in, and she's a sweetheart. She was really, really nice, and that was, her husband was still alive at the time. So she just said thank you. She was very humble and said, "Thank you so much for playing on my record.
Oh,
thank you so much."
It makes me heart her even more, Brandy.
She was nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And now, was it when you did that particular song? Because I'm a big fanboy of that album and that song in particular. Yeah, what internet? Sorry. Anyway, I just gave one to the internet. But anyway, but you're behind the camera, so I'm looking at you the whole. Whatever. So, what was that but like, what was that session like in terms of? Was it just you singing? Were there other people doing
It
backgrounds?
was myself, Eric Troyer, and Todd Rundgren.
Okay, and each of you triple tracked, or did you?
Or that might have been Rory Dodd. I'm not sure. Rory Dodd. Everybody has heard Rory Dodd's voice, but nobody knows who Rory Dodd is. And Rory is one of the sweetest guys in the whole world. And if you've ever heard "Turn Around," every now and then I get a little bit. Turn around.
He's a turnaround.
That's Rory.
He's the
Wow.
turnaround.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
So it might have been myself, Rory, and Todd, and maybe not Eric Troyer. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure it was me and Todd, and either Rory Dodd or Eric Troyer.
That's amazing, and that's such an awesome sounding record. Just that they threw like everything into that record.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well,
had
that's
to
a typical Steinman record, to everything but the kitchen, including the kitchen.
be, right. And that's now. Is there did Meatloaf do that on an album too?
Yes, he did.
Okay. And so that's not like just some weird demo floating around. That's like an album recording.
That song had been around since 1978 or 9. All coming back to me now. Just never made it onto a record until when was that Celine record in the 90s?
Somewhere in the 90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this camera angle I just did. Look how
Oh,
smart
I
I
like
am with
that.
this, Sandy.
That's like
Look how I'm getting all my shit together here.
Thank Rick Allen. He donated to us.
Thank you, Rick Allen. Woo! Okay, let's just see if we have any more questions, and I think we can do another one. Let's see. Are you noticing any questions there, Brandy?
She's awfully quiet.
You're awfully quiet, Danny.
I don't have much to say right now.
Oh man. Andy, you're
I mean,
quiet
there are a
too.
million requests.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah, but it's all stuff that we don't know.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
But you
I
know,
am.
while you're looking, speaking of harmonies and all, your solo stuff, Utopia stuff, Todd's solo stuff, it's funny because I've been listening to this stuff for years, and as you guys know out there, when you're learning stuff, you micromanage and you take stuff apart, and I'm going, really? That's how it went. It's not always even though it's so easy on the ear. There's, like you said, intertwining things, and it's
Yeah, I find that when I learn other
Oh,
people's
yeah.
music all the time, it's like, oh, you really did that? Oh,
Yeah.
that's how it went?
Yeah.
That's not what I
Because
heard.
you don't hear sometimes all of it. You hear
Right.
what stands out, and that's what made you guys so unique.
Yeah.
Because your harmonies are not that basic 3-part harmony is bad. It's a beautiful thing, but there's so much going on with
Yeah.
you guys. It's very
Thanks,
complex.
Danny.
Yeah, it makes for a deep sound.
We got a question here from the internet. Ryan Ramsey on YouTube is asking, do you plan on doing a solo tour? Which, well, that's what we're doing, pretty
Yeah.
much. And if you do play an all ages, Minnesota show, please.
Oh, I would love to.
What does the set list look like? Do you have Utopia, Joan Jett, Meatloaf, solo stuff? Also, please play Cities on Flame.
We can play Cities on Flame. Go ahead.
Oh, I gotta sing it then, right?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Acoustic version. Hold on a second. You know, I probably know the words to this, but I'm gonna look them up anyway, just because I don't
My heart is
embarrass myself.
black. My lips are cold. Cities on Flame with rock and roll. What else do you need to know?
2,000 guitars.
They seem to.
Cry.
Yeah.
My ears will.
I probably
No.
had to do it once, like on a gig
My
when
eyes.
Eric missed a flight or something, but I just want to be thorough here. All right, I got it. Here we go. You want to try it? So this is for
Ryan Ramsey,
Ryan Ramsey,
Got an
Cities on
ad
Flame.
who is not 21 apparently.
Now you got a virus.
Oh, son of a
You're
bitch.
gonna love this in 10 years.
All right, sorry, I got a stupid pop-up ad. I can't see.
Now Rich needs a new phone.
No, we're good. All right, here we go. Hit it.
Wait, I start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My heart is black and my lips are and roll. That's me. God is not good for midnight. Rain to steal, and it's alright. Cities on flame with rock and roll. The marshal will control. Don't let that girl rock and roll. Oh, we got the cities on flame now with rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock and roll.
We should probably stop it there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick overhead.
That was for you,
Ryan.
Ramsey Bolton. No, Ryan Ramsey. Everybody has Game of Thrones names today, so just in case you wanted to know.
I think YouTube fell into a state of shock. There's been no comments since you started playing.
My YouTube says bad video settings.
Oh, great.
But whatever.
What do they know about video?
Yeah. Okay, which location is better, Daryl's or the Iridium? Well, they're probably both awesome places.
Yeah, it depends on where you live. Doesn't it?
And how the trains are running that day.
Does Kasim know anything about Todd's work on the Tube's Love Bomb? This is
Yeah.
from Chuck Saden.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Chuck.
Hi, Chuck.
Chuck.
Hi, Chuck. Doodles.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Do you know anything about it? That's what he's asking.
Actually,
Yes, that's it.
that album is a very interesting album. It's a really great album. It's got some great songs on it. There's one song that Todd wrote on it called "Feel It" that Bill Spooner sings, and it's a brilliant song. But the second side of the Love Bomb album is one continuous piece of music. It does not stop, and it just goes from one song to another, and there are other songs. There's at one point the band is playing, and you can hear Green Sleeves on one side and another piece of music on the other side that works just as well with it. And it's a really, really interesting second side of a record. The first side is all proper songs, and then the second side is this kind of musical art piece that goes through a bunch of different really. There's one song on there called Eyes. It's a great song. I highly recommend that record to anybody.
Amazing band.
Yeah, great
Amazing
band.
Somebody has a question for Danny.
Yay.
Are there any tour stories from Queen and Paul Rogers you'd like to share?
Any what?
Like tour stories or
Tour
something,
stories.
anything interesting that you want to share?
They make you sign an
Somebody asked if you could tell a story about that.
No.
No, not that's not incriminating.
Well,
Probably.
no, there's one story you told me that I like, and it's probably safe to tell.
Well, do I lose in the end? Well, what happens?
No, they're trying to, I got a rehearsal or a sound check or something, and Paul Rogers was saying that he wanted to do a Bad Company song.
Oh yeah.
And Brian
yeah.
May had never heard it, or couldn't figure out the guitar part.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
did-
true.
did-
Well,
did it pick it from you?
We did more Free stuff in Europe because Free was big, and we did Bad Company in the States because the Bad Company was bigger here. And Bad Company was a big band for me, so we did. And the Queen guys weren't as familiar with that stuff as the Free stuff. They really cut their teeth on the Free stuff. Anyway, I'm rambling. Rock and Roll Fantasy.
Okay.
Which I didn't know Paul played all the guitars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, including the guitar synth and all that. And Brian was playing it, and Paul said, you know, I don't think that's right. And he puts it on, and he plays it. He looks at me, I go, not really. So I said, I'm really in hot water here if I don't play it right. So I did play it, and it was right.
But you,
thankfully,
the way you tell the story is like you, Paul Rogers, and Brian May are like sitting there or standing there on stage, and Brian starts to play it, and Paul's like, I don't think you got it right, and Paul plays it, looks at you, and you go, and you say, hey, give me the guitar, and then you're showing them, and then you like take a beat, and you're like, why am I playing Brian May's Red Special for Brian? Like,
telling Paul Rogers how the song's supposed to be.
Get this freaking thing off of me. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, the only thing that saved that, I said, listen, guys, this is, you know, the Four Tops, as like Paul Rogers loves the Four. So this is my stuff. So I think I know it.
That's great.
And if not, well, you know, I would have done it a little more like this.
That's not how I would have written
that's
it.
Right.
Close.
That's right.
It's close, but not really.
Yeah, that solo and Peg, I would have played it more like this.
Valerie Chalmers wants to know if you have. I just had a question.
She was going to request the clocks, by the way.
Oh, cool. What do you, when you think about writing a song, what are the most basic elements that are always a must for you?
Oh, there's no musts. That's the beautiful thing about writing songs is there's no formula, there's no template. You know, I mean, yeah, there are for certain people, but it's pretty much anything goes. You know, you can make a song as accessible or inaccessible as you want. So it just depends on what comes out at that particular moment. You know, I mean, you want people to be able to relate to something, a piece of music or a lyric, but for the most part. It can be anything. It's like a painting, you know. How do you like that?
That's a beautiful, beautiful answer.
Yeah.
I like that. I think we could kind of stop here. We've been on for an hour.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do or say? Or?
No, I mean I just wanted to reiterate that pledgemusic.com. There's only 3 days left on the campaign. Pledgemusic.com for my live record and T-shirts and stuff like that. And go check it out if you haven't already.
So, and also, let's give the dates for these gigs one more time.
The dates. April 5th is the Iridium in New York City. It's on 7th Avenue and 51st or 52nd Street, I'm not sure. The Iridium Club. And then on April 9th, it is Darrow's House Club in Pauling, New York. On April 13th, the 13th is the Vault in Berlin, Jersey, and then the 20th is New Hope, Pennsylvania at Club Havana.
Look at this. Look what I have here.
Oh, you have all my tour dates? Well, you have some of them.
Like
Anyway.
2 of them. All right, whatever. Oh, yes, I would like alerts. That's good.
Okay.
You know what? Screw you, Internet. I was trying to be slick for a second and do like a nice thing, and I just can never have it my way. Anyway, all right. Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks so much.
I want to thank Kasim Sulton for sticking around today. Thank you very much.
I'd like to thank you guys. You guys have done a great job with my music, and I'm really, really happy that I asked you to do this. Thank you, Danny.
Yeah,
Thanks, Richard. Thanks,
It's
Andy.
great
Thanks,
stuff,
Brandy.
and it's accessible and hard, which is like that's
It's hard. As hard as it is for you, it's harder for me.
I'm sure it is. No, but it's like I like music that sort of sounds simple, but then when you go to play it, you're like, oh wait, this is not simple.
Mm-hmm.
This is very difficult. There's a lot of stuff going on, and also I know I have a lot of Helix fans who watch my channel, and I'm all over that. And for these particular gigs, I'll be using the Variacs with the Helix, and I got some really interesting things going on. Like just now for Clocks, for example, there's a little solo. Who played the solo in Clocks?
Todd Rundgren played on that. He played on my solo.
No pressure
on that
there.
record.
So this is the sound I have. So So that's, you know,
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what's on the record too.
I'm trying, but that's what you can do with this stuff. So maybe after we do these gigs, I'll do a YouTube video talking about the sounds I made. That could be fun. So I also want to thank Andy Ascolese, the silent hero back there. And thank you, Danny. I know you have a long drive back to...
Not really, no.
Oh, you're sleeping over, okay.
No, oh, that's right. Oh, you didn't. I'm sleeping under your desk.
And thank you, Brandy, for fielding the comments.
And the coffee.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching the Band Geek live stream, and we'll hopefully see you at one of these Kasim gigs.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
thank you, guys.